Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Galileo Galilei playthrough. So I mentioned previously that I want to do a couple playthroughs of some new games we feature on the channel, so I thought let's do another playthrough of Galileo Galilei, especially because you guys voted on me getting this game. So I want to just make sure I have all the setup taken care of. I don't think I start with quadrant tokens. Do I? I don't think I do. Nope. Okay, so we're all set up here. We're actually going to be using the Edmund Halley promo character. So it's Halley's Comet is effectively our thing. And the way it works is that the comet can be used like any comet we put out, but we get a 2 and a 3, and then when we fulfill it, we can either put it out here or put it on one of the spots on our board. We can go up a university track and get a quadrant token. We can make 2 of our dice go up by 3 and get 7 points. And then we can reuse this comet. So Halley's Comet has 2 attributes. It has a 2 value on the starting side and a 3 value, and then you use it the same way you use other comets while observing. And then when you use it for its second time, you may place it on your personal board or up here, and then when you trigger a spotted comet action, you may use this comet instead of one on your board. This allows you to use this comet multiple times. So then the reward will become available again. And this even applies for your personal comet. So that's what we're doing there. So that's what our ability is here. So I wanted to use a different character. We've got Tycho set up here. Our university track is going to be Inquisitors, constellations, major objects, and our books. And then our thing up here is going to be 5 upgrades and 5 comet tokens. So I just place these out randomly. We're first player, so let's just jump into it here. And we probably want to utilize this as much as we can. But is there anything I want to do out here? Because major objects and these are going to be really good for us. So is there anything I want to get while we're out here? I could bump this up, but observing, that's not going to really do a whole lot because this is a 4. And I'm sorry, yeah, it's a 4 red. We're not going to be able to do anything with that. Okay, maybe we'll do this. Maybe we'll go boom, boom. We'll take a yellow die with this action, and then we'll bump up all of our yellow die by 1 with this action. Slide that down, move that over. All right, let's take Tycho's turn. So we're going to flip. He's going to move 3, so 1, 2, 3. Does he have any Inquisitors here? He doesn't. So does he have a die? And is there an available spot out here? There is. So he takes one of these. He spends the die. He takes one of these, and he puts it on the one worth the most victory points. So that one's going to be 8. Then he drops a comet here. Then he acquires this. And then he would move an Inquisitor, but he has no Inquisitor to move. So that's his turn. Dang, already coming in hot there with points. Okay, I do want to get a comet out, so we definitely want to. Let's get a comet out. Let's do that comet. Let's do our comet. I may just forgo this, and then we can get a die or bump up dice. And we're going to bump up our red die. That moves down. Okay. Okay, Tycho's going to move 2, 1, 2. Does he have any of these? He doesn't. Does he have 2 dice? He does. He's got 2 of these. So he's going to pick the 2 highest victory points. So 6 there. And there's a 5. There's a 5. Does he break tie? And I think he breaks ties for... he breaks ties for the one that cost more. What he gains the cone of constellation in case of a tie. Choose the leftmost constellation. Okay, so it's the leftmost one. So he's going to take this one for 5. So he does that. He moves this down here. Oh no, I goofed up. Wait a minute. No, he wouldn't have put this out. So no, that's move 1 down, not put 1 out. So he wouldn't have done that. And then he moves an Inquisitor, which he doesn't have. So he's done with that. So he didn't even have that out to begin with. So I goofed that up. Okay. So here. So we're going to go here for sure, but it's just a matter, do I bump up both of my yellow dice? Is that what I want to do? Do I bump up both of them? And then do the observation. So If I bump up both of my yellow dice to 3, I can observe this because I can use the 2 and the 3 and the 2 for Mars. That might be the play. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to bump up both of these by 2 or by 1, and then we're going to spend these 2 and this there. This gets moved down, and we're going to take Mars. It's going to score us 5 victory points. And then it gets added to our area here. And this is one that has a bonus on everything, which is great. And that's our turn. And then this gets moved down. 2, 2, 2. Boom. Okay. Let's see what Taika does. He goes 1, 2, 3. Does he have Inquisitors? Does he have this? No, he doesn't have any dice, so he's going to get 2 dice. He's going to move his book by 1. And he's going to get 3 victory points. 22. All right. He's kind of crushing me right now. Okay, so do we want to try to get those upgrades? Or do I observe? There's no blue for me to observe, so I don't want to do that. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get a quadrant token. And then we're going to upgrade something. And we have our choices here. So this one upgrades into this, which could be great. And I think I'm going to go here next. So let's just go ahead and get this one upgraded so we can use it. Okay, that's our go. He moves a space. Does he have Inquisitors? Nope. Does he have 2 dice? He sure does. He gets a major object. He gets the one that costs the most. And then for ties, I think he goes for the most victory points. Place the discovery card with the highest die value and thing, and then he goes with the one that. Yeah, so the highest die value is going to be, well, any of those. So I'll take this one because it's the leftmost. So he's going to take that. He's going to score the victory points. He scores 5 victory points. So he does that. He doesn't have a comment to move down, and then he doesn't have an Inquisitor move. So he's like losing all these Inquisitor movement actions, which is unfortunate for him. So we're going to come down here. We're going to bump this up by 2, and then we're going to observe. And I could observe this to take Venus. It's going to give me an Inquisitor, but 5 victory points. And I feel like I want to do 2 minor things, but if I do 2 minor things, I'm not really going to get anything out of this. So it might not be worth it. Oh, I do have this, but there's no blue. Okay, hold on. Let me do a mulligan. We're going to go back. We're actually going to activate this first. So we're going to get a quadrant token. We're going to move one of our books. And we're going to move this book all the way across. It's going to get us a die of any color. We're going to get a red die. And we can bump up our red dice by 1. So our 1 red die becomes a 2 red die. And then we get a victory point. Then we're going to observe. I'm going to observe 2 minor things. The first minor thing I'm going to observe is going to be this. For 5, I'm going to spend this for this. That's going to go down here and get me a... There's 3 points for that. So 1, 2, 3. So again, 2 for the die, 3 for this. It's going to let me bump up. Oh, do I want to take this one? Oh, what do I want to do? Do I want to take this one or do I want to take this one? I'm going to use the 3 right now. Yeah, I think I take this one. So we're going to take this one. It's going to bump this 3 up to a 5. Or to a 6, I guess. It's 3 times. No, it's 2 dice 3 times. So that goes to a 6 and this goes to a 4. Okay. So I do that. I got my quadrant token for taking that. I got my quadrant token for that. Now I need another quadrant token because I get one for this, for this, and then I got one for that. So I have 3 quadrant tokens. So that's the first thing. And then I get a quadrant token for this. So I have 4 quadrant tokens now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I've got 4 quadrant tokens. Then I'm going to do another minor with this 6 and do it here to get 4 points. And then that gets me one of these cards. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. This gets moved down. All right, I got to get 2 comments out, and then I've got... Well, no, I got to get another major, and then I can get 2 comments out. So we'll probably work on that now. Okay, let's see what he does. He's going to upgrade this tile, and that's all he does. Our go now. So we've got a 4 here, which we could do something with, but we probably have to wait a little bit. That's enticing, but I'm going to see if I can avoid Inquisitors entirely. It's going to be tricky. We're going to see if we can avoid them completely. So I got to go up on some of these tracks, and I won't be able to avoid them with some of this stuff, but I do need to go up some of these tracks here. So if we go here, we could take a blue die and increase all our blue dice. We can go up on one of the tracks. I think I want to go up on one of the tracks, and I think I'm going to go up on this track. It's going to get me increase my blue die. Is that what I want to do? I can get a die for 2. Actually, let's use this to... Ooh, I can actually use the 4 to put out a comet. Ooh, hold on, that's interesting. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We are going to spend 2 of these first to move our book 3 times, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So I get an Inquisitor, and I don't get to do anything with the movement, and then I get a die of another color. So let's get a yellow die. Okay, so that's my first. That's like my first free. That's my free action. We're gonna go here. I'm gonna go up on this track. Oh, that's not the track I want. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. We're gonna go up. We're gonna go up this track. I can increase the die value by 1. Then I can increase 1 die by 2. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay. Okay. Tycho is going to move 2 spaces, or until he hits an upgrade. He goes 1, 2. He puts a comet out. He goes up on a university track. He'll go up the one that will score him the most. He has none here. He has 3 of these. He's got 1 of these, and he's got 1 of these. So he's going to move up on this one. And then he gets an Inquisitor. Okay. Okay. I don't know if what I did was correct. Like, for myself. Like, it might have been the wrong play. Okay, we're going to go here. We're definitely going to put this out. And then we're going to use our action to move our book. We're going to move all the way across. First thing we're going to, as a token here, we're going to get 2 victory points, and we're going to get to move our Inquisitor 1 space. And I'm going to spend 3 to move an Inquisitor 2 spaces. And then because now we're going to go here, we'll move this down. We moved our Inquisitor at least a space. So we have to do the Inquisition, and my stuff is +1, so I'm going to move over 1 space. And I think that's it. Okay, Tycho's going to go. He's going to move 2. Does he have an Inquisitor in the far left spot? He does. So he moves 2 spaces and gets a die. And then now he will activate his Inquisition, and his Inquisition's -1, so he's going to move back 1 space. Okay. Okay. So we want to observe. If I want to observe something, I'd have to go to for Saturn. That's 5 points. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and go here. And oh, but if I do that, then I end up kind of wasting the second action. I could do 2 minor observations, but there's no blue ones to observe. So maybe I just take a die and tick up. We'll take a die. Oops, and we'll tick up to 5. Okay. He goes 1, 2, 3. Does he have a comet? He sure does. Does he go up on a track? He's still got the most of these, so he goes up on this track. And then he gains an Inquisitor. That is his go. Okay. If I go here, I can increase that by 2 and then get the supernova, or I'm trying to look at ones that don't get me inquisitors, but they all do. We may just do some minor observations. So let's go here. Let's upgrade something. I think I want to upgrade this red tile. And then we'll get a quadrant token. Okay, he moves 3. Does he have one on the far side? He does. He goes 1, 2, 3. He gets 6 victory points. Wait a minute. He was at 27, 33. Whoops. And then he's going to get a die. Okay. I guess we're going to observe. And I'm going to bump this up twice. And then what do we want to observe? So I'm going to spend the 3 in this to put this out. That gets me 2 victory points in a quadrant. And then because I did this, I go up on a track. The track I'm going to choose to go up on is going to be this track here. The next thing I'm going to do is going to be the 4. And everywhere I put it is going to get me a inquisitor. So we're going to use the 4. We're going to place this out and place that on this one for 4 points. That's another inquisitor. And then I get this card here. And that's our go. Okay. He's going to go 2. Does he have a comet? He does. He places this comet out. Then he goes up on a track. He has 2 inquisitors. Oh, I should have done an inquisition with him, but it wouldn't matter because it would have netted to 0. He wouldn't have moved. That was my fault. Okay. Yeah, he had +1, -1, so they would have netted out. He's going to go on a track. He's got 2 inquisitors. He's got 3 of these. He's got 1 of these, and he's got 1 of these. So he's going to, again, move up on this track. And then he's going to gain another inquisitor. Okay. So if we go here, we can go up on a track. I think this is what we do. I think we go here. We're going to move our book all the way over. We're going to get a point, and we're going to get a quadrant token. We move our book all the way over. We go up on a track. We go up on that track. We get a die. I'm going to get a die, a yellow die. We get to move our blue die up to a 6. And then we get to clear an inquisitor. We clear him for a die and a quadrant token. Then, so that was this action here. I still get to get a die or go up on a track. We're going to go up on this track. I get 3 book movements. No, I don't want that one. Wow. We're going to go up on this track and get the inquisitor. Okay. And I think that's our go. Okay. Taika's going to upgrade this tile. End his turn. We're going to move up here. I'm going to use it for this. And then I'm going to ping this up. End my go. He moves 1 space. Does he have 2 inquisitors on this side? He does not. So he's going to spend 2 dice. He's going to take a major object. He's going to take the one worth the most die value. So we'll take this one because it's 7. It gets him 5 victory points. He's going to drop this down once and then again to block that off. And then he's going to gain an inquisitor. So he gains that inquisitor. His turn is done. Does he have 2? So he has 2, 2, and 2. So he gets this objective. That's 7 victory points for being the first one to get 2 comets, 2 constellations, and 2 major objects, which is what I was hoping to do on my next turn, but he beat me to it. Okay, that's fine. If If I go up, I can increase my red and then observe something. I could observe that for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't have enough. This is what we're going to do, I think. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go here. I'm going to bump this to a 2, okay, based on this action. Then I'm going to observe. We're first going to observe this for 4. Place this tile here. That's 2 points. And then I'm going to move an Inquisitor twice, which was once from this action and once from this action. So 1, 1. Then we're going to do our second observation is going to be for this. Oh, and this got used, so this comes down. I can put that here to move over 1 again. Then the second observation will be for this for 4 points. Then as a free action, we're going to spend these 3 to get 2 movements. I'm going to go 1, 2 for my 2 movements there. And that should be my turn. These slide over. Then we have net to 1, so we don't move on our track. And that's it. Okay. Okay. He's going to go 3. 1, 2, 3. Does he have one here? He does. So he's going to... How does he do this? What's going to score him the most points? He moves an Inquisitor to the Cellular Praetor's movement, which goes in the best interrogation. So he goes 1 over here. That nets him... If he goes 1, 2, then that nets him 2 minus 4. If he goes 1, 2, that nets him minus 5. And if he goes 1, 2, it nets him minus 3. No, it nets him minus 4. So I think he'll just do that for his 2 and get a dice. And that'll net him minus 4 on his interrogations. So he does that, then he goes back 4. So he goes 1, 2, and then he loses 2 points. Okay. Okay, our turn now. Let's go up here and upgrade. Let's upgrade this one. And get a token. Boom. Tycho will move 2, but he actually stops at one of these, so he's going to stop here. He's going to put both of these out. He's going to gain a die, and he's going to go up on a track. That's 3, that's 4, that's 2, and that's 1, so he's going to go up on this track now. And now he has 5 of these, so he's going to place this out here for another 7 points. Darn you, guy. Okay. Okay, so if we go here, we could bump that to something, but I don't really want to observe anything. I have nothing to observe, basically, so we're probably going to end up skipping that action. So we're going to go 1, 2. Let's get ourselves a blue die, and then we'll bump it up twice. And call that our turn. Okay. He goes 1, 2, 3. Does he have anybody here? He does not. So he spends 3 dice. He doesn't. So he's going to gain 3 dice and 4 points. Okay. I need to move up the rest on this track, and I need to get this removed. And I need some major stuff. So I'm going for something major. Maybe this one or this one, because it's not going to get me anything. So let's go here. We'll drop this out there. And then we'll bump this up to 5. Call that there. Yeah, okay. He moves over 1. Does he have one at the end? He doesn't. Does he have 2 dice and 2 things? He does. Oh, there's not 2 spaces there, so he won't be able to take this action because this specifically calls for spots on the cards. Tycho must spend 2 observation dice, and there must be at least 2 constellation spots. There are not 2 constellation spots, so that gets skipped. So he gains 2 dice. He moves this over, and he goes up on a track. He's got 4 on this one. He's got 3 on this one. He's got 2 on this one. He's got 1 on this one, so he'll go up on this track. Then he does his Inquisition. He gets minus 2 points because it ends up netting minus 3, which he can't go back any farther, so he takes that once. We're going to go here. I'm going to... I'm going to take this action to bump up on a track, and the track I'm going to bump up on is going to be this one. Lets me get 1 dice bumped up here. And then I'm going to move my book all the way over. We're going to move this book all the way over here, which bumps me up on another university track, which will be this one, which is going to give me 3 book movements. I'm going to go 1, 2, which gets me one of these, 3, which will increase this to a 6. Then I can observe, and I'm going to observe... I'm going to observe Saturn for 5. Which this might have not been the best tactical play, but it is what it is. And then this gets moved down. And then I have fulfilled this objective, so I do get that objective for 3 points. And I can get rid of this guy, but I'm not going to. Not yet, at least. Okay. Don't know if that was the right play. He's going to upgrade. We're going to upgrade. We're going to upgrade... we're going to upgrade this tile here. And then in me upgrading, before I end my turn, I'm going to spend my 3 here to go 1, 2. And then we're going to do our Inquisition. We move back a space because we net -1. He goes here. Does he have this? He drops these down. Oh, dear. He gains a die. He goes up on a university track. He's got 4 Inquisitors, 3 of these, 2 of those, and 1 of those. So he's going to go up on that track. Our turn. I was going to end up skipping this. We're going to go here. Do I want to go up on a university track? The answer is yes. But I also want to die. So... if... I'm going to take the university track movement to go up on this track. So I'm at the top of 1. I need to start working my way up to another one. And then we're going to gain a die. We're going to take a yellow die. We're going to gain a victory point. And we're going to get a token. That's going to be our turn. Let's see what he does here. Okay. He upgrades this one. His turn's done because he can't upgrade the one he's on, so he's going to upgrade that token. We're going to go here. We'll bump this up by 1, and we'll send out a comet, and we're going to send out this one back out. We're going to send that out up there. And then this moves down. Okay. Flip this. He goes 1, 2, 3. Does he have anybody over here? He doesn't. Does he have 3 dice? He sure does. He gets a major object. He takes the one with the most victory points. So he's going to take this, or the most die value. He's going to take this one for 11 points. So I'm going to place that there. And then he's going to drop a comet down, like so. And then he's going to gain an Inquisitor. I'm sorry. Not drop a comet down. Yeah, drop a comet down, move his book, and gain an Inquisitor. There we go. Okay. Nice. Okay, we're going to go here. We're going to bump this up. Oh. We're going to bump this up. No. We're going to take this action, and we're going to move this across to get a die of another color. We're going to get blue. We're going to get a victory point. We're going to get a token. Then we're going to use our 2, 3, 4, 5 to go here with this. Oh, this is dumb. I wasn't even paying attention. No, we're going to go here instead. We're going to go here. To get 3 points. 1, 2, 3. It's going to move an Inquisitor over. I did unlock this, so I get 4 book movements, which will get me a yellow die increase, 2 points, and another Inquisitor. Did not pay attention to that very well. And then we're going to end our go. This gets moved down. Then we end up doing our Inquisition. We're -3, so 1, 2, 3. Oh dear. Okay. I did not play that very well, clearly. Alright, we're on the 3 cards now. 1, 2, 3. Does he have 2 over here? He doesn't. Does he have 3 dice? He does. He's going to take this card here for 10 points, because he takes the one worth the most die value. So there's 10 points for him. He drops this down here and drops this down here. He gains 6 victory points. And then he moves 2 Inquisitors. He moves this 1, 2. And that's his go. He takes -2 points for going backwards. Okay. Whew. Dear. Okay. We're going to upgrade. Let's get our token here. And then we're going to upgrade a tile. We're going to upgrade this tile. Then we're going to spend our 3 to go 1, 2. That nets us a 0 on the Inquisition, so we're fine on that. And then we do get one of these. We're going to get this track for getting that. So that's 7 victory points for completing 5 upgrades. I could kick one of these out for a die, and maybe I do kick one out for a die. Or I can push them over and just push for, like if I get some more of these tokens, I can move over quite a bit with this. I think I'm fine. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah. I think we're fine with that. Okay. He's going to go 1, 2. Does he have anybody here? He doesn't. Does he have 3 dice? He doesn't. So he's going to gain 4 victory points and get 3 dice. We're going to go here, I think. We're going to gain a die. We're going to get a victory point. And we're going to get a token here. The die color we're going to get is going to be our yellow die. Then we're going to observe, and I'm going to spend I'm going to spend both of these, this and this, for 7. This comes down here, this comes down here. Oh wait, this would have been blocked off. For 7, we're going to take this one. That's going to be 5 victory points. And then, so we did that. We're going to move this down. We're going to complete any objectives. No, we're going to... What is this thing again? Oh, do our comets, sorry. We're going to do our comets. And we're going to go up on the university track. Oh, darn it. Do I go up on this track and try to get the Inquisition, or do I go up on one of these tracks? I think I just do this one. We're going to go up on this track and get a thing that gets us Inquisitor. That's fine. And then we're going to move this one out, and we're going to use this one to gain a die. And we're going to use it to gain a blue die. Okay. And that's our go. He'll move 1. Does he have 2 over here? He doesn't. Does he have 2 and there are 2 spaces? There are. So he takes these 2. He takes these 2. Takes the highest victory points. That one's worth 7. That one's worth 7. So that's 14 victory points for him. So he's at 95. He goes 1, 2, 3. And then he gains this. He triggers an Inquisition. He nets +1. So he moves over 1 space. And it's our go now. He's not at the top of the tracks. He doesn't have all the upgrades. And he's already gotten the comments. Okay. So, what do we want to do? I really need to move my boys over. And I need another token. So I can place this out. I can get a token. Yes, we're going to go here. We're going to place this out. Then we're going to get a token here and do 2 movements. 1, 2, and I'm going to spend my 3 to move 2 over. And then we're going to do this moves down. We're going to trigger our Inquisition. I get +3, so 1, 2, 3, because I've got 4 over here and 1 over here, so it's +3. And then our turn is done. Flip this over. He goes over here to stop. Does he have any of these? He doesn't, so he's going to do this one. He brings this one down, and he brings this one down. Then he moves his book twice. And then he goes up on 2 tracks. He's got 5 Inquisitors, so he's definitely going up on that track, number 1. He's got 5 of these, so he's going to go up on this track as well. Although, how many? He has, 5 of these, and he's got 1, 2... He's got 4 of those, so he's going to go up on this track. Okay. Oh, and then now he's going to get the objective for this, for having the top of 2 tracks, which is another 7 points, which puts him there. And then if he has 3 Inquisitors at the end, he does. He sends one away for another 10 points. Okay, that's his go. We're going to go here. I am going to bump up this by 2. No, bump up this by 3. No, do I do it by 2? I do it by 3. Wait, was it a 1? Wait, I put that out. Move 2 over here and got a thing. I think I had a 2. I can't remember if it was a 1 or a 2. I'll just say it was a 1. I don't know if it's because that might change what I do. Hold on, let me read back. I got the die with this. I went up on a track. Then I go up on a track. Dang it, I can't remember. I'm going to go up 3 and get a token, which this will let me, I can spend this to go up, so I'll make it to a 5, and if it's not a 5, it's a 5. But we're going to use this, then we're going to observe. Oh, I can't, I have no more minor things. Gosh darn it, I goofed it up. Okay, let me mulligan. We're going to gain a die, and we're going to gain this die, and then we're going to bump this up to a 4, and just leave it there. Completely goofed that up. Okay. All right. I want to get Neptune if I can, but I don't think it's going to happen. It's too big. Oh, this would have filled in here. Okay. This gets upgraded. His turn's over. He puts out his last token here. Gets himself 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Oh dear, he's going to lap me. The upgrade doesn't super matter. I can go up over to here, so I can go 1, 2, 3. I can go up on a track. Yes, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go up on this track. It's going to let us move this over up to 3, whatever. We did that. And I can't do any more movements, so that's fine. Then I'm going to move on the book. No. I'm going to get a victory point. No. Yeah, I'm going to get a victory. No, that was the first thing. So I did this. Then I'm going to get a victory point, get a token here, and move a book all the way over. The book I'm going to move all the way over is going to be this one to get me another die, and I'm going to get myself a yellow die, I think. Yeah, I think that's it. And then we do our Inquisition. We're +5. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm kind of silly for not going there because I ended up getting a bunch of people here and I didn't think I was going to. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. Does he have anybody here? He doesn't. Does he have 3 yellow dice? Or 3 dice? He does. He gets a major object. He's going to take that thing I was trying to get. He's going to take that. It's going to get him 18 points. So it's going to put him at 33. He is going to, this will come out. Now we have these left. He's going to move this down to here. He's going to move his book. He's going to gain an Inquisitor. And then the end of the game has been triggered. So we'll each take a round, and then we'll take one more turn each, and then the game is over. So, for me, well, I was silly for not doing that. So I need to probably maybe move my books around. because I'm not going to really be able to do anything else out here. I can go up on a university track, but it's not, I don't know if it's worth anything. If I go up here, I gain 2 Inquisitors, which is just going to get me a lot of negative points. Because I could go here, go up on the track, move a book over. If I do that, I can get 2 Inquisitors going up this, which isn't really going to do me anything. I can go up here and get a die, but I can't really observe anything because everything I want to observe. I mean, that's not true. I can observe something, right? Yeah, I think that's what I think we'll just do that. So I think this is the plan. So we're going to go here. We're going to use the option of moving my book all the way over. So we're going to move this book all the way over to increase this to a 5. We're going to go up on a track. The track we're going to go up is on... Oh, I thought I got a die from that one. I guess we'll go up this track. Yeah, we'll go up this track and get another one of these tokens. I'm going to spend 2 of these tokens for a red die. And then I'm going to use the red die, the blue die, and this to take this, which will get me 5 victory points. And then that'll come out. And that's my turn. And... oh, I would have gotten up here. So I should have got 3 points for that. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. He'll take his last turn. He goes 1, 2, 3. Does he have 2 Inquisitors over here? He does not. Does he have 3 die? He doesn't. He gains 2 die. He moves 2 Inquisitors over. So 1, 2 gives him -1. He goes over here and nets to 0 so that he doesn't move. And then he'll go up on a track. The track he'll go up on... he's moved his book 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, or he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major objects that he'll go up on that track. Okay, I think that's it. I think we're done. Oh, he does his Inquisition, but he doesn't move because of that. Okay, so he's nearly lapped me. He's at 133. We're at 65, right? So let's count the victory points. So we're going to count our spots here. So first and foremost, he gets times 2. He gets 10 points. I get 0 points. Here, I get 21 points. He gets, so I get 21. So 65, 75, 80, 86. He gets 5 times 3, so 15. Here, major objects, he gets 1 for each major object, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. And I get 1, 2, 3, 4 points. That's basically a wash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then finally our book track, he gets 0 points. We get 3. So we have 1. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we go back on the lowest. So we get 15 points because it's the lowest book we have. So 15 for that. So it's 105. Then we're going to go to our Inquisition. He nets he nets -4 for this, plus -7, so -11. And then I will net 1. I'll net 5, 6, 7. And I think that's it. Wait, -8. Yeah, -11 for him. Yeah, that's it. He kind of destroyed us. So 152 to 112. So this goes to show you the nature of the bot. He obliterated us. Now, I think part of that had to do with I did not utilize this well enough. I think that will. Oh, this should have gone over here. But ultimately, I didn't utilize this well enough, and I think I kind of got caught up thinking like this is probably not good. Like I don't know if it was good enough for me to try to do this with this being one of the goals of getting 5 of them out. So I don't know if that was like a good thing or not. And then the Inquisition, I was doing my best to like not get Inquisitors. And so I was taking all these major objects or observations with low victory points because they did not come with Inquisition. And I think that was the part that I failed because inevitably I was going to have to deal with it anyway. And I should have embraced it. Had I gone up this track, that would have been another 10 points. So I got 5, managed to move this over, and it basically got me to a point where like I'm not really getting anything for that. So anyway, that should give you a good opportunity between the first playthrough and this playthrough on how the solo mode works. So yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Have you guys picked this game up yet? And if you guys like it or not. The fun thing about this is that, like, you're kind of doing everything, but you can't do it all, right? So I managed to clear these, but, like, unless you're playing much more efficiently, like, I went up only on 2 of these tracks. So it's like, for me to try to go up on these tracks, like, evenly would have been very difficult. What these are going to be, you're going to really tailor, like, getting those out faster because you're beating the bot to it, where this can kind of take longer to do. So I think that with this game, it's not like you can focus on one thing, but it's like you really can't do everything, if that makes sense. Like, you do dabble, but you can't do everything. And I like that. That makes the game a lot more compelling to come back to. So anywho, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.